think that never reflected. I think about that all the time. Like you know what I mean?
Reflected in what do you mean?
On the screen. Like, he wasn't known as like that killer on the screen.
Yeah, I mean,
I think about it to this day.
Yeah, I just think, perception and it's the way people are booked. But yeah, it's like him and Regal both.
Yeah,
I'd rather fight a Wolverine.
Dave Taylor.
Any of those guys. I mean, they were just mean. They come up mean, but gentlemen, all of them. They just don't mess with them, and you go get messed with. But they were just. When you start adding, the shillelaghs and everything else, it's just perception. But man, he could go and could wrestle too. Not only a legit tough guy, but he could go.
Did you work with him a lot before WWE?
Never before.
Oh, really? Because you would have.
I never went to Germany.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went when I left Tennessee.
Yeah.
And then I went to WCW. I was there for 8 months.
And then straight to WWF.
And then straight to WWF. So our paths never crossed.
Okay.
I wish that's the one thing I don't regret, but that's the one place that I wish I'd have got to go was Germany.
JBL talked about him and Fit like really having a bond because of the Germany stuff.
Yeah. So in Germany, Otto Wanz, they ran the same arena every night for 6 weeks, or however long the tour. I think it was 6 weeks. Yep. They wrestled in the same place every night. So all the boys would rent little caravans and park them out behind the arena. So then they would wrestle. Then they'd all go to the bar, do what they were going to do. All they had to do was get back to their caravan, and they were already at the arena for the next day. Godfather, man, he loved his time over there. Everybody that went, man, just had a blast. Kane,
yeah,
I think that was one of the last times Kane actually had a drink.
He used to drink
a long time ago.
Okay,
yeah. I guess.
So because when
I saw him drink one time.
Really?
One time only in his run with WWE.
Overseas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell the story.
Nope.
Yeah. He's in politics now.
He's too important these days.
He is important.
Yeah.
He is very important.
Yeah.
No, he didn't do anything I mean, it was just that was the only time.
Those tours were different. Like, obviously, they were a different animal.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like as long as those were, and as like crazy travel, those were like more of a relax post show than anything. Like regular house show loop.
Well,
you know
when
what
you're
I
in
mean?
the States in the house show, everybody stays different places.
Yeah,
you either stay where you're going to be, or you're driving on to the next town, and everybody has
separated
kind of their own places where they like to stay. But when you're on an international tour, everybody stays in the same hotel. Everybody's on tour buses together, so it just lended itself to more camaraderie, and a good time.
Do you remember Fitz the spoon game?
I was going to bring that up just a second ago.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's a funny. Have you ever seen anybody play spoons?
Oh yeah, spoons are.
It's the greatest thing.
Oh yeah.
Fit introduced me to it, and I just.
My sister will fight you over spoons.
No. He's thinking the card game.
No, yeah, not the card game.
You're thinking the card game, aren't you?
Card game.
Oh no. Go ahead.
Different spoons.
Oh my gosh. This is a Fit Finlay. This is what he's a road agent at this time too. Not only is he a talent, he's also he's the producer. Yeah. But that was what was so good about it, because he was just
one of the boys.
We'd be in the bar drinking, and inevitably, like you can correct me if I'm wrong. Like I was on the European tours. I'm in the bar just about every night, and I'm drinking. But by no means I don't feel like anybody was ever pressured to.
Never. It was join if you want, but then like when you're ready to leave,
peace out,
or do the Houdini like I did a lot of. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a piss.
that way. So, but occasionally, people would get out of their element a little bit.
Sandman.
Get out of their element a little bit, And by this time, I'm not in this place where I was in the '90s, where it was like when I was running with all the BSK and everybody. It's like I'm just having fun. I'm just drinking casually, and however much I drink, but there's certain people that just want to kind of come in and, I don't know, mess up the chi of the whole deal and be seen and it's just like it ain't like that. I love sitting there talking. Fit's one of my favorite people to sit and drink with.
Always, it was you and Fit
JBL.
and whatever other agent, if Steamboat or Arn or Dean. It was always you three, and then I was like, that's why I always felt weird. I always felt so weird drinking with my dad, Fit, because I was like, this is I should not be here. I should not be in this crowd at all. I should not be in no. But yeah, but then exactly what you said, like, someone would always want to, like, you just got too comfortable.
Yeah.
You just got too comfortable and wanted the spotlight on them kind of at the bar.
Yeah, and so Fit, like, they'd come in and these whoever might be, different people at different times, just be totally belligerent and just out of their mind, obnoxiously drunk. And Fit would say, "Hey, you ever played spoons?" "What, spoons?" He's, "No, but yeah, you get these two spoons, like teaspoons, and you get it on your knees. You put the spoon in your mouth, and you get two people, and they face each other. They both have spoons in their mouth, and you hit each other in the head with a spoon. It's hard to create any torque or any, it's hard to generate anything that's going to hurt, right? So you have two people, one's in on it, one's drunk and belligerent. So, and you keep your eyes closed when you get hit. So the two guys are going at it with the spoons, and one guy, he's like, oh, and the spoon will pop out of their mouth, and so you could tell, I didn't hit good. And he said, all right, are you ready? All right, close your eyes. And then close your eyes, and then Fit would come up with a ladle behind him and just, like, oh my God, how do you do that? And it would go on.
Sandman lasted so long until I remember Fit's wife finally going, David, you need to stop.
Yeah.
I
don't know, did he color?
Yes, he was. Fit would go at first with like, and then a little harder. It was like he was swinging a shillelagh by the end of it. Just wham! And Sandman had to think, oh man. I'd put the spoon back in and just do nothing with the spoon. Nothing. And finally, like, there would be more and more of a crowd because they'd go, oh, what's happening here? And they would see Fit with a ladle. Just wham! Oh, it was the best. Oh.
It happened so many times.
Yeah. I remember him. Brian Kendrick was one of them.
Kendrick got it. I think Evan Bourne got it once, too.
Evan Bourne got it.
Yeah.
Jimmy Wang Yang, maybe?
Did he get it? Yeah.
I know Evan Bourne did for sure. Yeah. Yeah, there was a bunch of them.
And it's funny because because they're drunk, they can't process why they can't generate enough. Like, they know they're getting killed. And they can't figure out how they're not generating enough power.
I thought of that.
What is wrong with y'all?
But the thought, yeah.
What? Oh, like you and your army buddies didn't.
We were very sweet to each other.
Yeah.
Right.
You're very nice and sweet. This is hilarious. Just thinking about you guys sitting around a bar, and that's what.
The best was seeing Fit, especially on the overseas tours, where they didn't speak much English, if at all, trying to get a ladle. Like,
Yes.
a long spoon. They bring him a regular spoon.
He'd just end up going to the kitchen.
You go in the kitchen himself. And
This is what I need right here.
I just remember his wife going, David, you're going to kill him. Because he hit him so hard. But it was like you said, it was so chill. Like, everyone was so chill at the bar. You'd have the one that would get out of hand.
Yeah.
And we'd let them, you guys would let them, like, do their thing.
We give them enough rope to hang themselves.
But
right?
then once they pushed it too far, I was like, okay.
Yeah,
You ever play spoons? Yeah. And then it would immediately. It was like someone doing the fire horn at the station, Everyone's spoons.
Yeah.
I remember Matt Hardy was always one of the
Contestants.
but never the
Recipient
negative, never
of
the
the-
recipient.
yeah.
Because he knew the joke. He was
Yeah.
always in on the joke. He was always one of the contestants. Yeah.
That is great.
Oh, it's the greatest to witness it. I mean, yeah, of course I'm a bully, but
I love that, by the way. That makes me so happy. Like,
Oh gosh.
again, especially that era. Let's to peek behind the curtain of that era of when I was on the road. 2006, 2013. That was like the least bullying era of all time compared to like, and then it just got less and less. But like,
Yeah.
I don't get it. It stopped. Like it
Yeah,
just
it was-
stopped. It's not a thing.
No.
I'm very glad it's not a thing because I would have, like I said before, I would have been the target.
Yeah.